The person offering to help you may be the start of the problem. Steve here, Street Smart on the Ground Scams. This is episode 3. Episode 2 last week we talked about taxi scams in the developing world. Episode 3 we will talk about the friendly local or the overly friendly local. And as always, break down the scam into 3 different parts. So part 1, recognition, how the scam starts. Basically, somebody comes up and offers to help you. They're not offering to help you. They're asking a bunch of personal questions, saying, hey, watch out for this, I'm from here, it's kind of dangerous here, I can show you how to avoid these problems. And what they're doing is trying to build trust. Because once you trust them, then they can lead you down the spiral of their scam and abuse that trust. So recognizing the scam is a big part of it. And your best action off the top is to be polite but firm. Just no or no thanks and walk away. Physically remove yourself from the situation. If you can do that, scam's over. They're not going to chase you. And where do you find these kinds of scams? Bus terminals, ATMs, restaurants, tourist attractions, the plaza or the central square where there's a lot of tourists, a lot of operators, and a lot of people looking to separate you from your money. So that's, for me, the biggest red flag. When somebody comes up and offers to help me with something, I know something's up because I'm perfectly capable of going and picking somebody to ask help from. That's usually a police person, a tourist police, somebody who works in a hotel or a restaurant, or somebody in a uniform, not just some random person that comes up and approaches me. So the first thing to look out for, if somebody inserts themselves into your situation, into your plans, they're springing a trap. Step 2, the shutdown. What to do? Very simple. No thanks, walk away, you're done. Once you're physically away from them, there is no scam. They got nothing they can do to you. That's the best way to do it. You might have to say no multiple times because they don't generally take no the first time. If they keep persisting, then like I said, you just physically walk away. Hopefully you are in or can get to an area where there's a lot of other people around and they will give up because it's going to be way too much work to chase somebody than it will be to find somebody else that they think they're going to be able to victimize. Do not follow them. Do not change your plans and do not let them tell you what the next step is. They're not looking out for your best interests. They're looking out for their best interests. How are they going to separate you from your property and or your cash? Always stay with official operators, people in uniform, people that are vetted, and ideally you're in a group with other tourists, or maybe you have some local friends and they're guiding you through whatever the situation is. That's the best case scenario because scammers are going to realize, there's no way I'm going to be able to scam this person, and they'll, again, look for somebody else. You don't need to be rude, but you do need to be firm, and you do need to physically remove yourself and become unavailable. Step 3, if, for whatever reason, you find yourself in their trap, better to extricate yourself sooner rather than later. So if you didn't recognize and avoid the scam and you're in it now, the sooner you can get out, the better. The better chance you won't get scammed, you won't have any issues. And again, like I say, they don't want to hurt you. They just want your cash, especially your cash. Maybe you're valuable so they can sell them and turn them into cash, but cash is king. That's what they're after. They don't want to cause you any harm. As the scam goes on, you will notice the friendliness starts to disappear and it's replaced with pressure. Time pressure, money pressure. Hey, we have to go here right now. You have to pay me this right now. We have to do this thing right now. Like, no, you don't. Don't get flustered. Don't escalate. Stay calm. No thanks. Walk away. You're done. The longer you stay in the interaction, in the scam, the more chance they're going to have to see it through. Now, most scams don't start with pressure. They start with an offer of help or comfort. Oh, hey, you look lost. I can help you. Would you like to go to dinner? There's this really nice place over here. Oh, this place is always crowded. Don't go here. All the tourists go here. There's a better place over here. And they have this sale on today. Whatever. They're going to tell you whatever they think you want to hear so that you'll trust them. And the rest of that time, they will be destroying that trust and creating dependency so that you have to rely on them to get out of whatever situation that they've put you into. Now, like I said, this is part of the ongoing series of scams. I will put this in the playlist with the other scams in this series. I'll build it out, and when I get to the end, I'm going to put in some personal experiences where I did get scammed, which is how I know how a lot of these scams work, and explain to you how I either shut them down or how I got recourse and unwound the scam when everything was over. Hopefully that's been useful. There's no problems really that you can't solve traveling in the developing world. You just need to be aware of certain things. Taxi scams, a big one, and the over-friendly local is another big one. Stay safe out there. Thanks for stopping by. See you out on the road next Wednesday.